Hey y'all, and welcome to episode 1 of Wasting Time. This series is going to be focused on just kind of like Let's Play aesthetics. Since I play games to get achievements, I could be stuck on a game for quite a while. In the case of New Vegas, I recently picked it up after having watched the Fallout show, and I think before I started my playthrough, I was at maybe 2 hours of play, and since then I've almost dumped in another 48. So, as you can see with my achievements, I'm not even halfway there. So, this series idea is focused around just kind of what it looks like, I guess. Like, I'm just playing video games. Like, there's nothing stellar. You've probably seen hundreds of people play these games and play them better, but if you would like, now you can watch me play these games and see how I play them, which is mostly like a rat. I like to play like a rat. So I guess without any more pussyfooting around the bush there, let's just jump into this. My character currently is sitting somewhere around level 19 or 20, I think. It's more of a focused stealth build, I guess. Got Boone and Rex as my main followers. Boone's spotter perk is phenomenal in the Wasteland, in the Mojave, since everything in the Mojave is like brown on brown. So I think what I'll do real quick, just so this isn't a nightmare, so I'm going to turn this master volume down. So hopefully I'm not having to yell over the gameplay here. And yeah, there's that. I'm currently working on The House Always Wins, part 7. I'm trying not to go too far along with this quest line because I don't want it to lock me out of some other opportunities. But there is an achievement tied to finishing The House Always Wins, so that's what I'm currently focused on. I might also spend some time trying to hunt down terminals and snow globes, because there's achievements locked behind those two. So, right now I need to go to the El Dorado power, or substation. I know where it's at, but I haven't been there on this current iteration of this save. I had played through previously to the point where you finished Yes Man's side bets. I think it's called the Wild Card Side Bets quest line to get that achievement. So I have been to the substation once. But now I'm going to just return there because Mr. House needs me to go there. The NCR troops that are outside of the building shouldn't be hostile to me until I flip the switch.
Can you believe they tried killing our president? Don't they know who they're dealing with?
Yeah, so if you haven't played this game before, at this point in your quest line you would have had the opportunity to stop the assassination of one President Kimball, who is the president of the NCR. I'm ashamed to admit that my knowledge on the NCR is very limited. I've been in VC quite a bit while playing this game, so I haven't really soaked up most of the information that comes along with playing New Vegas. I've also been fairly high quite a few times while playing it. So I've not really been soaking up all the information I need to, but yeah, there's just a pretty pivotal point in multiple quest lines in this game where at some point you're going to have to either allow or stop the assassination of President Kimball, and kind of acts as like a morale boosting moment, if I had to assume, for the NCR troops who are working at the Hoover Dam, which is their main choke point of power over Caesar's Legion, which is the other main opposing force. There is a handful of opposing forces in this game, depending on which faction that you side with, but the main two opposing forces, in my opinion, are the NCR and Caesar's Legion. They're mainly the two big factions that the story quest lines will circulate around. So here we are as the El Dorado substation.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Yeah, I wish I had my stealth boys, but I'd previously used up all my stealth boys doing hood rat shit. So going in here is gonna piss them off, I'd imagine. But it's just, sometimes it just be like it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in there and we have to throw an override code into the computer. I'm not a fan of this because I'm liked among the NCR, so I don't want to piss them off, but I don't think I have really much of a choice here. They're probably going to just be putting me in a status of being shunned if I had to guess.
Over here!
Or they're just going to attack me. That's fine. Technically, Boone did the killing there. Okay, override ship. Infamy. So I was previously like accepted and liked by the NCR, but since my companion killed one person, I am now infamous among them. It's very unfortunate. But I'll probably revert the save, or I'll just live with my choices. I don't really care too much at this point. The NCR was just, I needed to get good with the NCR so that I could get the combat armor, and I just realized the cropping on the window here for this game. That's unfortunate. Let me see if I can fix that here in a second. NCR dog tag. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Truly sucks to suck. That's a shitty weapon. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't imagine this game goes up to the resolution that I would like it to, so we're gonna Alt-tab out. Oh, that's fantastic. Uh-huh. So ultimately, since the game's gonna do that, what if I just add another image for the background there, and we can just pretend like everything's okay? Yeah, we'll call it image 2, that's fine. Right. Looking familiar, n'est-ce pas? That will pose an issue, won't it? I guess I could do application capture, or like a window capture. No, that's not gonna work. See, I wish I could be in windowed mode right now, so that I could pull this over a bit more. Hold on, let me try that. Fuck. Oh my god, it's just gonna immediately cut out every single fucking time, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Alright, y'all. Well, that kind of fucking sucks. Let me pause this recording and when I get this figured out, I'll start it back up, I guess. Alright. I got it stretched to the right parameters here, so now we have the full screen. So yeah, welcome to episode 1 of Wasting Time. For a prime example of what wasting time would look like, check out the first like 5 minutes of this video here. Anyways, in that first 5 minutes, if I end up cutting it from here or whatnot, I ended up having to go to the El Dorado substation because I had to put an override chip in for Mr. House. I'm currently working on the achievements for the House Always Wins. I'm on part 7 right now. Previously been to the El Dorado substation because I've already done the Yes Man quest lines. I've been in favor with the NCR, but after my companion Boone here has taken it upon himself to eliminate one of the NCR soldiers who was shooting at me, I am now infamous with the NCR. So anyways, here we fucking go on that, I guess. Jesus Christ. This guy doesn't seem to, like, care.
Just all the juice from Hoover flows right through the Dorado, and we send it west to keep the homeland.
So I think we just go back to Mr. House at this point. We're going to tell him that we put the override in. He's going to congratulate us and call us a good little boy, and then we're going to move on to the next part of the quest. And if you can hear that, I'll find the Instagram for the douchebag who's driving around. He's a real straight shooter. I totally don't hope death upon him for being a complete asshole and the most inconsiderate human being on the planet.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam. Precisely. You'll have no trouble joining the battle on their side, and they'll be too distracted to notice why you're really there. Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim. We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
So, yeah, since I'm just using this save as a way to do the Mr. House quest lines, I'm just going to go ahead and say, let's fucking do this. So I get the House Always Wins, and All or Nothing, another achievement.
Override ship.
So I'm going to work on that achievement. I think I'll have an opportunity to do that before the battle begins.
Let's get going.
I don't like the function keys also pull up my Pip-Boy, because that's what I have hotkey for muting and unmuting my mic. Unfortunate. Going in close quarters, you gotta pull out a better gun than sniper rifle. Dude's coming down with his shit, so I'm gonna mute myself again.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Holy shit, they do a lot of damage. I'm hoping this is the control room. Oh. Oh, is this the control room?
Let's get going.
I'm fucking confused. would appear I just went the wrong way. I am once again going the wrong way.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room. You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along. Damn it all to hell! Let's go! Not now.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
Paper spool. Yeah, sure. Unless I'm just insane, I don't see a paper spool. Am I actually just insane? I don't...
Let's get going.
I will protect you.
You like that?
Well, he wanted to go this way, so I guess we're going this way. Am I just high? Is that all this is? On the other side of this room, so it's going to be in here. And then what? Like this? Really? Okay. Man, I'd love to.
Let's get going.
I'm working on it.
Let's get going.
So I can exit that way. Oh, would you look at that? Alright. Head to Leggett's camp and deal with the Leggett. This brings up a good point, not one that I'd considered. Yeah,
I will protect you.
It's fine. See, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. We're going to take the anti-material. We're going to take another one so we can fix the first one. Right. The Securitrons are pretty nice, but they keep me from being able to do damage with different weapon types. Oh, here's some opportunity to do some damage.
You're mine.
Ballistic Fist. Now this would be good for one of the followers, Veronica. I had a buddy was telling me that giving her the Ballistic Fist is like the best option, but it also is a great like fast pass to get your own ship blown up 24/7. Dog does some serious damage.
Run from me.
Yeah, I've been here previously, but it looked different. Because that guy was dead. But he doesn't seem to be aggro on me right now. What's the deal?
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards. I see you fight with words, like gall beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater. So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them. Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Caesar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west. You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day. victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains. Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you? That does not mean we would not succeed. The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Caesar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition. As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, woman of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed.
The only way I could play as Eevee in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was by playing as a female. So I just figured, like, fuck it, I'll just play as a female, I don't care. And that's all it really is. Not a political statement or anything, dog. It's just like a fucking video game. Like, you get to be whoever you want in the game. So I guess I wanted to be a femoid in the game.
My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Vulpes was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, envoy of Vegas. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Yeah, so there's that. We're done with that. This is my favorite part. See, my buddy who was telling me about Veronica with the ballistic fist, he was also telling me, because he is a smart motherfucker and I am not, that these perks, that these are powerful. But see, I came from Fallout 4 where the perks didn't fucking mean shit. Like, there were like 2 or 3 of them that I actually cared about, and the rest were like superfluous or like necessary to get, you know, means to meet an end or end, whatever, who cares. In these games, he's saying this game that the perks are important and not to waste them on shit like intense training and swift learner, because there's so much stuff out there that you're going to gain experience. There's not really a point in gaining experience faster because there's just a ton of experience to be gained. Like every time you kill someone, pass a speech check, you know, pass any check, discover a new location, finish a mission. So he said don't dump too many points in the Swift Learner. He said don't dump any points in the Swift Learner. As you can see, I didn't listen there. He also said don't dump points into intense training. But what he doesn't understand is that I need to get kicked out of all 4 of the casinos in the Strip. So we need to boost luck. It just is what it is. Alright. Where to next? Deal with General Oliver in the NCR. Okay. So I talked one group of fucking pussies down, now I have to go talk another one down. wish I would have been a bit more head on, you know, like just a bit more center. But it's a
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you'd call down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. Vegas? What, the families? Or house? You're talking about house. What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here. What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion. You know I won't surrender the dam, and certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week. We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We've fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go. True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, house, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out. Well, at least I can talk to you unlike that bastard Caesar and his plate-faced general. It'll do. Guess sometimes you get the bull, other times you get the horns. Still, at least some lives got saved this day.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few
I
met
would
my
like to attack
expectations.
them, 'cause
Fewer
I need
still
a bunch of the
surpass them.
NCR.
Your performance has
combat
been nothing short of spectacular.
my,
If I have need for
set
a
of it is
specialist
busted,
of your
and the
stripe
floor
again,
cost is like 20,000
I'll know
caps.
just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, An oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded her every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, both out of gratitude and a quiet pride in his choice of lieutenants.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's Land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Mr. House showed little interest on the Boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Goodsprings as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
In the years following the destruction of Cassidy caravans, NCR used evidence of the plot to blackmail the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. NCR enacted strict trade laws with little resistance, strengthening their supply lines and their position in the Mojave. Cass lived to see Hoover Dam in its old world glory, humming with power the likes of which the Mojave had never seen. Vegas burned brighter than ever. Securitrons filled the streets, and Cass's heart skipped, just a little. Her last words were to the dam, and to herself.
Damn.
We were going full speed ahead, but facing backwards the whole time.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
And who told them not
Thanks
to go
to
with
the
Caesar?
courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment
right,
concluded.
baby.
Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused.
That's right.
Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
Y'all didn't have to
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several Bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years.
Oops.
Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to Mr. House. As repayment for their NCR loyalty, Mr. House sends Securitrons to Prim to protect it and collect heavy taxes from its citizens.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So, we got those achievements. What we are going to do now is find the snow globes. If it doesn't take too long. If it does take too long, then I'm not going to find all of them. We're just going to find a couple. But, I have to find all of them at some point. Holy shit, there's a lot. There's one in Good Springs. At the foot of the small rectangular gravestone and disturbed earth close to the water tower. I can't TP from in here.
Do not be alarmed.
Just realized I don't have that like extra luck that I gave myself into the game. I guess that was kind of pointless anyways, but oops.
I've got your back.
Boy. Ain't it. How lucky could one guy be? So we're gonna check there first. Disturbed bullshit. Thank you for the cinematic kill cam. At the foot of the small rectangular gravestone and disturbed earth. Rectangular gravestone. Rectangular gravestone. No. No, it's not. It's possible I already found it, but, like, I don't recall finding it. Oh. Yo, what if I sold it, actually? What if I fucking sold it? Because I think it's over here. Like, normally I think it's like right here. But it doesn't appear to be there any longer, so I wonder if I sold it. That's unfortunate. Anyways, moving on. There's one at Hoover Dam. Been there. I'm still idolized there too. That's the best. Alright, right. Hoover Dam Visitor Center on one of the two large curved desks. Cool. Would you look at that? Cool. Mormon Fort have not been... No, I have been. I think this is the one that I found previously. On top of the wooden bookcase inside the Western Tower where Julie Farkas has her... Oh no, I did not find that one. Does not ring a bell. So we're gonna go... here. Right. Just let them fight it out. This doesn't concern me. Hey, you're the one doing all the good shit around town.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Here, take
the king
this
says to keep up the good
iguana on a
work.
stick.
He said to give you this.
Gee, thanks, mister. 46 caps, dog. I can't even gamble with that. Oh. Right. Mount Charleston. I don't think I've been there. It can be found in Jacobstown Lodge on the large curved desk near the front of house terminals. I've been to Jacobstown. So cool. Jacobstown Lodge. Lodge. In case you're wondering what the steeds look like, this is what the steeds look like. This is the kind of steeds we carry with us, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, there's that one. Nellis AFB. I think this is the one I found. In Pete's Museum. God damn, these dudes breathe heavy. Coming from a fat guy myself, these guys breathe heavy as shit. Hangers. I think I have found this one. We need to find Pete's Museum. Curved Roof Shack. Curved Roof Shack. Curved Roof Shack. Curved Roof Shack. You mean this thing? This one's boarded. This thing? No. This is Pete?
Hey,
That's Pete.
anything going
This
on?
is his museum. Yeah, so this is the one I found previously. Because it would be on the corner table. But it's not. So, I already found that one. That's fine. Test site. ¿Qué pasa? Jane tells the courier that one of Mr. House's favorite snow globes went missing recently at the old nuclear test site. Lucky 38 Cocktail Lounge behind the cash register against the curved central sideboard. Nuclear test site. Oh. Okay. So it should be one of these. What is this? It's Bowhead Steel Safe House. Free shit. Samsung crushing plant. No. Camp Forlorn Hope. No. Correctional facility. No. Where's this shit? Oh. It's by Nipton? Man, you gotta be shitting me. I gotta go all the way down here? Okay. So, that's not it. It's by Nipton. This is gonna suck. Like here. Hey man, take care of that. Thanks. Take care of that. We're gonna see how fast I get radiation poisoning. I remember this part, like of the map, I didn't mean to say. Let me see if I can go around all this bullshit. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Right. In it. think that's where I need to go. Well, I think this would be more fun. I fucking missed.
Can't run from me.
Oh, that's unfortunate. God damn it, Boone.
Eat this.
I mean, like, thank you, but... God damn it. Ooh. Nuclear test site? Please? God damn, it is rads non-stop in here. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. Kinda hard to ignore it, honestly. I did not come prepared for this amount of radiation. God. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell? What the hell? Alright. It's getting intense. Oh, he's got rockets too. Okay. Jesus. Okay. So, yeah, where's this fucking thing at, hey? It's an old nuclear test site. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I can't read. Or it's not that I can't read, it's just that I often choose not to. And so I didn't see that it said it was the test site Snow Globe, but it's actually inside Lucky Lake. So, none of that was necessary. All that combat, item usage, none of it really fucking mattered. So we're gonna come back here, and then behind one of the cash registers. Yep. Where are these motherfucking cash registers at, dude? What? Right on right there. It ain't there. Behind the cash register. No. This picture showed it on a bit of a curved surface. Curved surface. Cocktail lounge. Well, by God, I'm in the casino. I'm on the wrong floor. Behind the cash register on the cocktail lounge. Pop. Yes, sir. Alright. Moving on. The strip. Inside Sarah's locked bedroom, between the two beds, on a small circular vault table. Gotta tell the fellows to follow. Every time I come in here, man.
I've got your back.
Oh, am I making you tired or something? Well, I'm shunned on the strip. And Vault 21's part of the strip.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
So would that mean that I'm shunned in Vault 21? Probably not. Find out. Especially when they break into this bitch's room and take their shit. I don't know where this bedroom is, though. And we're done. We're done. Just like that. That's like 99% of achievements is just you check through a fucking checklist. And sometimes you've already done stuff on the list and you won't be able to like remember exactly what you've already done. And so you just have to go through the list from top to bottom until we'll get the okay. A little pop-up from Steam to tell you that everything's all right. You can quit freaking out. They're not in your walls. Everything's fine. The angels aren't talking to you. You need to stop talking about this in public. You need to stop bringing it up with everyone. So that's when everything's fine. When you get the achievement pop-up. We're gonna sell this shit, and then we're not selling it. We're gonna give it back to Jane. She's gonna give us some caps for it, and we're gonna use those caps in the future to gamble. That's what's most important, is gambling.
Ooh! Suddenly... You do? Why, that's just wonderful. How sweet of you to notice, sugar.
Okay.
I've got your back.
Okay. Not really feeling like hunting down terminals. I got to be honest. I'm not really feeling like hunting down terminals. How many do I need left? Oh, what's the fucking... Oh, am I dying from something? Yeah, that checks out. That fits. I just need one more terminal. I just need one more fucking terminal. Where could I even find a terminal? Like... Alright. I'm gonna check two spots. And this is one of them.
Welcome back to Gamora.
I'm gonna check 3 spots. I just don't know how to get to one of them. Fuck.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Mm-hmm. Now would you look at that? Now would you look at that? Hey, Big Sal, you don't
I hear you
mind
chased that
if I-
chicken shit Benny off. Good riddance.
Big Sal, you don't mind if I fucking pop a... Quit looking. I don't even care what's in this bitch. I just wanted to get the achievement. But I'll disengage the lock. That's cool. Thanks, big dog. I'm never going to read that. That's so crazy. Alright, excuse me.
Bosses don't like no trouble in that place.
Okay. See, I'm not gonna like fuck with the Emeritus because one of the achievements, as I may have previously mentioned, is tied to getting kicked out of all of the casinos. But I think you have to like get kicked out because you won too much money. So if I get kicked out for other reasons, I can't come back in here to get kicked out for winning too much money. Of course, I didn't like look into the validity of what I just said there, so I mean, as far as I know, I could just piss him off and get kicked out. Like, why wouldn't I do it in the way that makes me money? So, that's gonna be it. This is maybe the first of many, or maybe a once and only situation. But yeah, this has been Wasting Time, episode 1, Fallout New Vegas. We got a few things done, so it wasn't a complete waste. Rex, anything to send these people out with? Yeah, he's a good boy.